be in some paradise island. First taste of Jeju is everything I needed and more. I am so grateful for everything that's happening to me right now. I just don't know what to say, what else to say. Just grateful. So today is basically pouring and we really wanted to go seeing this waterfall, but when we arrived they told us it was closed because of the heavy rain and they didn't know if it was going to open later. We still enjoyed parts of the palace and the view. And when we were about to leave, the tourist guide came to us and said that if we wanted to see a waterfall, there was another one open for sure, not too far from there. So that's where we are now. And this is when my umbrella was stolen. I was so sad because I literally just bought it and it was still pouring. But the owner of a souvenir shop saw everything and she gave me this Jeju tangerine umbrella. So I walked like this for the rest of the day. For our last day in Jeju, we had an early morning checkout, so we decided to go further on the other side of the island and then from there go back to the airport later. Our Airbnb was in Jeju City, very close to the airport and to the major bus lines, so we had no problem moving around. It took us about 45 to 50 minutes to get here, and this is on average how long it took us from one place to another every time for our stay. Jeju is a very small island, so even if everything is very spread out, places are not as far as I thought it would be. However, you might want to make your research first and pick an area that is more aligned with what you want to see so you can be more time efficient and you won't feel overwhelmed. In my case, I had no idea where I wanted to go in Jeju, so I just watched the video before coming here and bookmarked some places and organized my trip. After this first experience, I can say that these, as well as the first part we saw in Jeju, so the one that is closer to our Airbnb in Jeju City, are my favorite areas, probably because they look more like a real city city and less, let's say, rural or in the middle of nowhere, but this is just a personal preference. If I'm ever coming to Jeju again, I will probably just stay in the first area because I love the beach there, and next time I'll make sure to bring a swimsuit because it was so hot and the water was so pretty that it felt like it was a sin, like a crime not to swim there. Unless I'm coming with someone who has more expertise and has other suggestions about best areas. In that case, I would just trust them. Anyway, this coffee was delicious and it just made my day 10 times better. From there, we went to Kwanchigi and the water was so clear that, again, I just wanted to jump in. You can't really see what's going on here, but basically we wanted to get closer to the sea, and my sister had anxiety because she didn't want to leave the carry-on there. I think I laughed for an entire minute when I saw this, and I'm still laughing now looking at this picture because it was just so funny. Anyway, this is also the area where you can find the famous grandma diving, the Haenyeo. Their area is Songsan Ichul Marine Park, and there are many restaurants around the area where they serve the seafood they catch every day. We didn't have enough time to check it out, but this is definitely something you want to experience if you come here, as well as eating Jeju Black Pig, which is something we did. And to be honest, it was hard to find a restaurant that would sell less than 500 grams of pork for 2 people, but we managed to do it, and the owner were very nice, and we were the only people eating at that time. It was around 3 p.m. and after that we just went straight back to the airport, and that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me, and see you on the next adventure.